Hey, look out. It's Faith Talk Live. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
You're watching Facebook Live or YouTube Live. There on the screen is Paige Vanosky. She and Craig Bartholomew have the 30-minute Bible. Paige, is it out yet or is it coming up?
It's out. It's been out about a month.
All right. The 30-minute Bible. I'm going to read some stats that was on the release that I got, and then we can talk about it. 66% of Americans express strong to mild curiosity about the Bible. 58% express time restraints and not really understanding the Bible. I found this fascinating. The 22% skeptics want to know more, and 21% of non-believers want to read the Bible. Is that why you guys decided to say, hey, let's make this simple and give them the message of Jesus in a simple way? Is that why you did it?
Well, we did it. We kind of stumbled into doing it. We weren't that forward thinking. I had been teaching a chronological study of the Bible to a group of women. And towards the end of that study, someone asked me to join a book club, but it wasn't a discussion book club. It's a book report book club. So I needed a book to give a presentation on for 30 minutes. And someone suggested, because of what I'd been doing, that I provide an overview of the Bible, which I was a little nervous about doing. But it turned out great. People wanted copies, both inside and outside of the group. And so that's how it began.
So the 30-minute Bible, so for people who are curious about it. So how does the 30-minute work in? You can go through the entire Bible in 30 minutes or 30 minutes a day? How does it work?
Well, it developed into 30 minutes a day for 30 days.
Okay.
And so that includes some reading questions that we don't quite have finished yet, but they'll be out soon.
Now, how did you get Craig involved? What is his part in the whole process?
Ooh, a very important part. I didn't want to release anything without a scholar. I thought that was just very important. So I looked really hard to find Craig. Craig at the time was living in Canada. He now lives in the UK. He is from South Africa, though, and grew up during apartheid. But Craig is one of the few scholars, I would say, that studies the entire Bible, is focused on the entire Bible rather than just a section of it. And not only that, he's interested in bringing what he has learned to the layperson. So that's how I found him. I networked my way to him once I came across his name. And he jumped on it. He was very excited to do it.
Now, I know you didn't do this overnight. I mean, this has taken some process to put together. What did you learn about yourself in this whole process?
Oh, gosh, I learned I had a little more patience and perseverance than I thought I did. It honestly took probably 12 years of thinking through it. I'm really kind of a back row person. I wasn't interested in having my name on the cover of a book. And, but I realized that that's part of it. I thought what was more important was getting the story out there, because it's such an important story.
Now, for people who have been through it already, what are they saying? How have they been reacting to the book?
You know, it's been really exciting. I just, in fact, a minute ago, received another email. It was a long one, so I didn't read it, but everyone is enthusiastic about it. The funny stories are the people whose husbands grab the book before they get to read it. And these are men that are not Christian per se. They're more curious, which is who the Bible is written. Our book is written for. And and then on the other side, the scholarly group, people that have taught the Bible before, are surprised by the story that is told in our book. And I think they are as interested as I am to just see the consolidated story, just the overview, and not get lost in the trees.
Paige Vanosky, it's the 30-minute Bible. I would imagine that 12 years putting this together, that you have files and files of notes. The notes that you didn't put into the Bible, is that something that would be the 30-minute Bible point 2?
Well, it could be. Craig and I have talked about that. We've talked about doing, which we think would be fun, a similar book for children so that parents and children could go through each story together. We've thought about, the 30-minute Old Testament, the 30-minute Life of Christ. So we'll see how this goes. Right now, sales are pretty good, pretty strong. I think really people are just so excited about reading and learning what's in the Bible. How many times have we all tried to start at the beginning and read through it and just get lost?
Yeah.
And
about Leviticus and Numbers, right around in there is usually where we get numbered.
Number sinks the ship.
Yeah, definitely.
I remember years and years ago when I was a youth pastor, and we would have, a teenager, and they'd get all excited and on fire, and they'd either go straight to Revelation, or they would, start at Genesis, and I would say, no, let's start at the book of John, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Right.
So Thanks for doing that, because I think a lot of people do. I mean, it's normal to get kind of bogged down in what's going on. And if you don't understand it, it's more arduous, and you just say, oh, well, just forget it. I would assume that 30 minutes, I'm sure that once you go through 30 minutes, you're going, well, wait a minute, I could probably read a little more the next days or whatever. So I'm sure there's a bunch of that. So obviously you want people to hear the message and grow in their faith, or if they don't have faith, to connect with Christ. But what do you want them to walk away with, you think? One major thing.
One major thing is, I would say, draw circles and not lines. To connect with God through Jesus and realize that he has a plan for us. And his plan from day one is that we spend time with him and communication with him. And through that, use what we gain through that relationship to love others, whether they agree with us or not. We would be divisive. And Jesus was not divisive. Jesus was loving.
Yeah.
And so putting our arms of love and understanding around others, and understanding we all come to faith and to belief and to understanding all the particulars at different speeds. And so just love on people where they are.
Now, Paige, the reading questions that you guys are working on that are coming out soon, what are those designed to do? I mean, it's maybe a softball question, but what do you guys hope to do with those? Well,
we think that by using these questions, it'll be a great discussion guide for even book clubs, as well as certainly small group studies. But on a personal level, I think you could also use them to just understand a little bit more about what the book is saying. The book is written with a lot of personal stories already in it that relate the Bible to our lives today. But the discussion questions are designed to connect the dots a little bit more than the dots are connected in the book.
Okay.
Paige Vanosky, it's the 30-minute Bible, and you can go to 30minutebible.com to find out more. And wow, what a great tool. Just put it there in the bathroom. I know that's probably one of the best places to have it there, and people can read it.
Or in carpool line. I'm just offering other opportunities.
Yeah, maybe a coffee table.
Coffee table, carpool line.
Carpool line. Yeah.
Anywhere, everywhere. Anyway, check it out, 30minutebible.com. So if I were to ask Paige, what are you reading now? What are you reading now, Paige?
I continue to read books about the Bible. I listen to Craig actually online some. And I'm just always learning that right now is my focus.
Yeah, that's
really good. Paige Vanosky, it's the 30-Minute Bible. Again, you can go to 30minutebible.com. Paige, thank you so much. We got to take a break. We'll be right back. I'm Rick Probst.
And I'm Dan Ratcliffe.
This is Faith Talk Live.